It is very sad if you really think. The Jesus was among them at the synagogue. The Son of God, the God Himself, was among them. When He read from the prophet Isaiah, as it should be, as certainly that He said to them, the words has been fulfilled as they listen. And we know which is also the truth. Because Jesus Himself is the chosen one. As the Son of God, sent to the world, to save the world, to bring the good news to the poor, to heal the blind, let the mute speak, let the deaf hear. Instead of accepting Jesus for who He was, they were questioning, is it He is the Joseph's son? Didn't we know His parents? How can you say these things? And then Jesus answered them what happened in the past. In Elijah's time and Elisha's time, all the Israelites were not healed. All the Israelites' prayers were not answered because of their hardening of heart. And all the other towns where were not Israel's are living, the God's favor, God's grace were on them, not on Israelites. In our life, if we reflect, how many times that we fail to recognize the presence of God in our life, in our day-to-day. The very fact we are still breathing, we are able to eat, we are able to put the food on the table, we have the peaceful country to live. That's the presence of God. We have the beautiful nature to look at. How many times we fail to recognize the presence of God among our family? How many times we fail to recognize the presence of God in our workplace, in our school? Even the small things. Dear brothers and sisters, it is very hard to recognize the presence of God without God's grace. Because it's always otherwise. We think only about I, me and myself. What are my needs? We fail to see the broader world. We see the world in a very narrow mind. So let us ask God's grace to immerse us in His grace in order to recognize His presence among ourselves, among others, and among whole through the creation. So we may be able to recognize the presence of God and encounter God in our day-to-day life.